Spencer is trying to get it together in the brave new world of singledom. Asher is doubling down in his coaching, and Layla is catching Patience by surprise. What's good, y'all? It's your good sis Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another All-American video. In this video, we are breaking down the trailer for All-American Season 5, Episode number 2. If you missed it, I did do a synopsis breakdown, and the synopsis is listed on ericavane.com for you all to read for a little bit more in depth, but there are some things that are mentioned in synopsis that aren't actually mentioned in the trailer, so check out the video if you would like to hear my predictions and thoughts about all of what we're going to see by way of the synopsis. Again, I'm just focusing on the visuals that we're getting and maybe a little bit of speculation based off of what was set up in episode 1. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So we get a very short 15-second trailer, and it starts off with Spencer looking in the mirror in the bathroom, which was seems like the beach house, and he's throwing water in his face. And he's talking about something, what you doing? Like, get it together. And honestly, this is speaking to him in his social life. I think Spencer is still clicking at all cylinders on the football field. We do get like different scenes of the football field in this trailer as well, but that is more so speaking to the GAU players and what they are actually doing to other teams. We know by way of episode 1 that Olivia has caught on to the fact that Coach Garrett may be training some of the players on the team to purposefully hurt opposing teammates' star players in a way to like position them to win games and just rank better overall in their conference. But going back to Spencer, after this breakup, he is really in a place of just trying to figure out what's going to make him happy, what he needs to do. He's being pushed by JJ and Coop to like enjoy his college experience. Spencer has basically seeming like been in a marriage when he was in a relationship with Olivia. He has, you know, since we have met him at the start of this series, like all the way back in season 1, always carried the weight of the world on his shoulders and seemed like he had to stay responsible and stay on top of everything. And I think we're about to see a few moments across various episodes of him actually just trying to branch out and enjoy himself. In episode 1, we get to see him try to throw a party just as a way to try to create a moment for him to be able to woo and get back in good graces with Liv. But then by the end of the episode, they break up, and that still pointed to, you know, people's response, right? Like when Spencer said, let's throw a party, everybody was shocked. And that's something that I think that we're about to see him try to tackle. Like, he's doing really well on the field. The article is not going to be a good look. However, he's doing the best that he can that way. He's probably doing okay academically. And now socially, he needs to not be in a funk. I think that this is going to be his way of trying to not necessarily grieve too much about the relationship, but move forward because he made the best decision for both him and Liv, and their ultimate happiness. But he's going to have to go out and be a little bit proactive in cultivating that happiness. And I'm really looking forward to seeing a more social Spencer, a more well-rounded Spencer, because I've mentioned in numerous videos on numerous occasions how just exhausted I am with seeing a depressed, down, underappreciated, kind of neglected, always selfless Spencer. Like, I am totally here for Spencer to have a selfish season, to put himself first, and for him to just really explore and bring joy to himself and figure out what makes him happy and validate himself. Like, I cannot wait. So I love that they're starting a trailer like this, and I'm really, really excited to see what he's going to get into in this episode. Now, we do get to see him show up at a college party in this episode, and he's still looking a little bit uncomfortable, but maybe he lets loose. Maybe he goes ahead and like gives into it and tries new things. Again, this is all post breakup, and it's going to be uncharted territory for him, and it's not going to be the easiest thing, but it is the best thing for him, and I'm excited for it. Now, speaking about Olivia, Jordan looks like he's confronting her on campus, and he says, leave my team alone. And this is just basically because she's still pursuing this article. She told Billy last episode about the whole like causing injuries to other players. And we get to see other moments in this trailer where she's watching from home. It looks like Patience might be standing back behind her, or maybe this is Layla. But then Billy is actually at the games, and I think Olivia probably has been banned from the games, right? So, or she maybe is trying to just lay low and be incognito, especially after Jordan just checked her like, leave my team alone. So she's watching from home. Meanwhile, Billy is on the sidelines and he got his eyes on Garrett, and we get a clip of like some GAU player laying out some other player in a red uniform, and I'm like, well, they might really be onto something. But I've already told y'all, I really do not care about this article. I don't care about the validity of these claims that they're about to make. Like, this whole storyline, I am completely over. I am overstimulated with it and completely uninterested in it. So, sarah. All I really care about is how this is going to wind up affecting Spencer. I don't even really care about how it's going to affect Jordan, but you know, he's back on the field, so it's going to affect him too. Regardless, Spencer's going to be okay, and that's all I'm going to will into existence. Now, I made a note about Billy actually watching Garrett from the sidelines. I feel like Billy is definitely, like, if Olivia is trying to do this for her journalism career and it's not like this super, regardless, like, she's still doing it for herself, right? She's trying to advance her journalism career. So this is a selfish decision. Billy is also very selfish. Like, I definitely feel like Billy wants Coach Garrett's job, and that is what the motivating factor is for him with this. And for both of them, again, it just leaves a sour taste in your mouth and makes you not interested, because both of these characters, Billy and Olivia, have not like spent a ton of time being selfless, right? Like, a lot of what Billy has been motivated to do over the course of this series has definitely been driven by his desire to move himself, advance himself, or uplift himself. Yes, he pulled Spencer out of Crenshaw and brought him over to Beverly Hills, but that's so that he can win a title and not lose his damn job. Like, it's just so many things, and I'm just like, I can't. But those are the moments that we get to see in the trailer. The ones I'm most excited about is Spencer checking himself and then showing up at this party and hopefully having a good time. You know, the king of the party, JJ, there's a moment where he got a little keg over his head and Asher is watching him. And this is probably speaking to, you know, Asher wanting to be able to be a good coach to him. And it's going to suck because they're both, you know, peers, but Asher's a student coach and he happens to live with JJ. So he's able to see all the indiscretions that JJ is doing on his personal time that might hinder his performance. So I could totally see something like that coming into play, but it's a really quick moment that we get to see JJ and Asher, so that's not necessarily shown in the trailer, but again, it's mentioned in the synopsis. I will link my synopsis breakdown in the description box down below, so feel free to check that out. And with that said, I would love to know now, what are your thoughts on the trailer? What are you anticipating? What is the thing that you are looking forward to the most in episode 2 that will premiere on Monday? Let me know that and more in the comment section down below. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my All-American or All-American Universe content as I post new videos every single day. It's your good sis, you let it talk TV with, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.